What will Hadley look like in 5 years or 10? What kind of town will we leave our families in the next generation? I believe that Hadley is at a crossroads, and I'm running for the planning board to help chart a path forward. Like other Western Mass towns, Hadley is facing immense pressure, much of it generated from Boston, to reshape our communities. We're being forced to bear the brunt of economic, housing, and energy crises that we did not create. I believe that the residents of Hadley should drive decisions about our future, not state politicians who rarely, if ever, step foot in our town. The planning board plays a key role in not only ensuring that development projects follow our zoning regulations, but also in exploring and advancing new directions. If elected, my decisions will focus consistently on protecting neighborhoods, preserving farmland, defending local decision-making, and supporting business development on Route 9. The concept of zoning itself is being criticized as outdated. I disagree with that. Through thoughtful, well-managed zoning, Hadley residents have benefited from a thriving business district on Route 9 while still enjoying welcoming neighborhoods elsewhere. Zoning has allowed us to protect farmland and maintain our small-town feeling. At the same time, we need to recognize that zoning laws are far too complex and difficult to understand. This adds cost and time to development and serves as a barrier to needed housing and industrial projects. Reform should focus on clarifying and simplifying the process, not on adding new layers of regulation. I've supported town officials many times, but I also don't mind speaking up when I disagree. For example, I urged our planning board to reject commercial lithium battery storage facilities. These plants put our residents, our water supply, and our farmland at risk due to potential fire or leaks. Unfortunately, the board advanced the compromise prohibiting battery storage on aquifer land, but allowing it elsewhere, including near neighborhoods. I also argued against the special permit that allowed low-income apartment development at the former Econo Lodge on Route 9. To this point, that project, which is now a homeless shelter, has been a massive drain on our police and fire resources and negatively impacted quality of life and public safety. For example, 2 calls just today out to the Econo Lodge from police, fire, and ambulance. Recently, I spoke to several boards to urge the town to take a stand against the governor's effort to decimate local control of large-scale energy projects. I was deeply disappointed that officials stayed silent, with some even expressing support for having Boston politicians, rather than Hadley residents, decide what forest or farmland could be paved for a solar field or a battery site. As a planning board member, I will not only encourage input from local residents, I will actively seek it. I have confidence that when more town residents are engaged, we will achieve forward-thinking solutions that benefit our town as a whole, not just the agenda of a few. I grew up working in the fields of Hadley, picking tobacco, asparagus, peppers. I later moved away before returning home to raise my family. I've been a journalist, an editor, content developer, and senior copywriter. Finally, I'd say that service is a multi-generational tradition for our family. My parents, Richard and Elizabeth Fyden, set a standard for community involvement. My mother was a Hadley school teacher for more than 35 years, while my father served on the Zoning Board of Appeals for decades. My wife, Amy Fyden, leads the town's finance committee and volunteers countless hours of many other efforts, advocating for fiscal responsibility and good governance. Amy and I taught our 2 daughters that it's important to speak up, to contribute, and to volunteer one's time. Both girls have given their time to support our town, from helping at American Legion functions to working with Hadley Media. With your vote, I'll be a voice for you on the Hadley Planning Board.